Hello, Donald Trump. I know I have not reached out to you in this capacity in quite some time. However, I am currently reaching out. I reached out to Charlie Kirk because I am requesting that there be a class action lawsuit brought up against TikTok slash ByteDance. As I've done thousands and thousands of hours of research on their communism and how it affects the United States of America, as well as the individuals who are tyrannical against the United States of America, or they're from another country who are jumping off the back of our Constitution. I was just letting you in on the circle of letting you know that I reached out to Charlie Kirk as a request that I wanted to do the class action lawsuit against TikTok, but specifically Shuchu named in the lawsuit, as well as some individual lawsuits against people like Valeria, Melissa Wood, Mona Van, Kim Kardashian, and other women like her who have terrorized me for 4+ years, as I do have proof of content, 2 pieces of content from Gary Vaynerchuk's platform, as well as what she was willing to produce on her platform. There's been hours and hours and hours and years of work of exposing the legacy media, specifically, even if you hadn't watched the content that I created, of breaking down the legacy media of what Kristen from, I don't know if she's from, I think she's from NBC News, on Obama, Kamala, and NBC News tactics to distort your term that's up and coming. I wanted to also tell you that I want to bring a lawsuit up against the Democrats, a civilian bringing a lawsuit up against the Democrats. I want to bring awareness to Alina, who seems to be in the room at this time watching this video, that I want to bring a lawsuit up against Addie McCracken, Ken Craddock, and other parents who have displayed their children on the internet. I've not only been working with Donald Trump in his election process of blocking, assisting, bringing education around developing the audience in what's actually going on versus the fantasy world of what they think's going on, which is what communism is, and it's what Obama brought into this country. So there's a lot of research of what I've done, of taking a look at what Obama did during his term, seeing what the legacy media did to Donald Trump, and then watching Obama speak, analyzing his speeches, seeing what the legacy media did during Donald Trump's leadership, and then taking a look at what's going on in Biden's so-called leadership with Kamala Harris. And it's actually quite complex. However, it's really easy for me to listen to like an Obama speech of what he did was like Friday or Saturday night, to let all of you know that he's still trying to cause tyranny in the country with the help of NBC News, meaning I don't want Donald Trump to go through another 4 years of being stopped when he is working his behind off because a woman named Kristen is too busy worried about climbing the corporate ladder by working with the Middle East. So I want to let Donald know that there's a lot of infiltration from other places, and even specifically coming off of influencers who are doing their hair and makeup, even though they're not specifically speaking to hair and makeup as in politics. Politics is hair and makeup. So an example of them attempting to stop me is to Gary Vaynerchuk to continuously invite her on trips across the globe while she speaks on panels to American citizens about being Iranian without speaking that she's Iranian. Hindering the minds of Americans, which then will hinder the process of you returning America to the Constitution. So I have done a lot of work with a lot of different people, including Elon Musk including Peter, including Vance. I have documented on True Social. I've got 6 or 7, maybe 8 TikTok platforms. I've got YouTube channel full of information of all of this stuff that you have been pushed upon you. I've been dissecting it for you to bring America back. I've asked for help from a lot of different people. However, it's been extremely dangerous. I've done a lot of yelling and screaming, meaning I've not held back any information. I used to say more than what I should say, and I've learned to back it down a little because they use that information as weapons against you. So I know, Alina, that's illegal somehow. So everything they've done, I want to sue the Democratic Party, specifically naming in the lawsuit Hillary Clinton, Pelosi, Schumer, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden. I want AOC listed. I want Newsom. And I want that little shit out of Minnesota listed on that lawsuit as well, because his stuff is extremely diabolical. Right now, I'm letting you know that that Kristen girl is trying to infiltrate the signal. Because there's other things that I'm capable of, as you may or may not have known, because I have also been working with Kash Patel, as well as the CIA appointed, the Secretary of Defense, Peter, as well as Matt Gaetz. I've actually asked Charlie Kirk to put me in touch with Matt Gaetz so that he can assist me in getting the class action lawsuit going. And they've destroyed my life. They've destroyed my livelihood. They've just tried to destroy my self-esteem. They've tried to destroy a lot of things in my life by the Iranian government while they enlisted a girl named Mona Van to disrespect this country. And it's all on video form. There is no hiding here. Although Gary Vaynerchuk behind the scenes has done his own version of all of this. And I've asked and requested several times, like I said, throughout the last 7 years. However, I worked hard and diligently and waited patiently to win this election with you, and we won. And I saw in that reporter's face, Kristen, the attempt to overthrow, again, the winning circle. And I'm already seeing it with what happened with Daniel, an American citizen. And I refuse to stand by and stay silent. And that's why I'm making this video, because I want you to know that I did all this work. Yeah, I did all this work. And it's on video. That there was nothing hidden. Even in some of the videos, I said that it wasn't hidden. I said that it was in your face, that I was going to do this, and I was going to do this, and I was going to do this, and I even bought the Trump hat. And I posted all over Twitter, and they tried to stop me on Twitter. And I posted on Instagram, and they tried to stop me on Instagram. I tried to post on Facebook. They stopped me on Facebook. I made new accounts. I made new accounts on TikTok. I made new accounts until somebody listens to me. I want this handled. I am asking you as an American citizen, letting you know that Mona Van has done all these horrible things to me. And I'm asking you, Donald Trump, to help me. I need help.